Hey everybody, today is September 6th, it's Thursday I think. As you can see, I clearly have not combed my hair. Indeed, I have not gotten out of bed. That's where I am right now. I just changed for the sake of making a vlog. Anyway, so my court date for my name change has changed. I didn't get a chance to blog about this yet. I was supposed to go in September 13th. That was supposed to be my original court date. When I re-reviewed my papers that were sent back from the court, I noticed that they had never written down the newspaper that I was supposed to publish it in. So I called and I inquired about it, and they told me that I was supposed to post it in the Star Ledger. And, I was like, okay, fine. And just off the top of my head, I was like, can you verify my court date? Because, indeed, they never wrote it down. But, a woman told me, and I just wanted to make sure that it's right. So the guy that I was talking with looks in the computer, and he says that he can't find anything. So I told him to transfer me to the woman that I spoke to last time. I gave him the extension. And I asked her, and when she looked in the system, she said October 29th. So I was puzzled as to why they moved it, and she was kind of trying to figure it out herself. She was like, maybe did you fail to appear for something? And I said no, the only date that I was given was the 13th, which obviously has not come yet. So she looked in the system and she said, oh, the reason why the court date was moved is because you're supposed to publish it in the newspaper 2 weeks before, and it was never done. Which is the reason why I was calling in the first place, because obviously they had never written down what newspaper I was supposed to file it in anyway. So it was a mess. She was really sweet about it. She sent me the papers again that told me now they are finally properly filled out. You can see a little bit. And so yeah, now I finally know what the hell I'm doing, and I can publish it in the newspaper, and I have more than enough time. It sucks because obviously November is election season, and I want to be registered before that, but I'm hoping on the 29th everything will be finalized, and I can really just get the show on the road. So, the transgender event that I am holding at Montclair State is going to be November 12th. The date was moved from the original October 22nd date. It's just dates moving all over the place, but whatever, that's life. So, if anybody that sees this is interested in coming, it's going to be at Montclair State University at 5 o'clock that evening in Cohen Lounge. It's going to be really great. We have, right now we have confirmed 4 speakers. We're waiting on the 5th invite to confirm whether or not they want to speak, and either way, we have somebody on backup. So there should be 5 speakers, and really good information. I think it would be great if anybody would like to stop in and check it out. I also got in contact with the people of the Institute for Personal Growth, IPG. That is the company that my therapist runs out of. They specialize in LGBT, therapy. The woman who I guess runs the place, she emailed me, and she said that she was notified about the event that we're planning, and she was basically just like, how can IPG help? We really want to get involved with it. And I was so ecstatic to get a supporter like that they're visible, people go to them and they'll learn about us through them, and vice versa. So I thought that was really great. So what they're gonna do for us is print out informational packets for the event, because I was going to do that anyway. I wanted to kind of leave people with something to go home with that they can review and learn about, and put resources and everything. So they're going to do that for us, which is great, because we don't really have a lot of resources to work with right now as far as money to copy things and you know, just the whole tedious thing. It really takes that load off of my shoulders and kind of puts it on them. And she also offered to have somebody come in and speak if our 5th invite does not reply, or if they're no longer interested. She said that she's more than willing to have somebody come in and speak about what IPG does, how they help the LGBT community. I thought that was really great, and yeah, I gotta thank IPG, because it's really helping me out with you know, having some diversity in the event, and also just, you know, having everything go smoothly and having the support that we need. Also, she had offered to interview me for the IPG YouTube channel, which I was really, really excited for. I have never done anything like that, especially in regards to transgender issues. I think it's really important. Anybody who knows me knows how I feel about living stealth. I'm not really for it. If that is your choice, great. I could understand the sentiment, but I just think the transgender community needs people to be outspoken, because this is why we're discriminated against, and this is why we have such a damn hard time living our lives, because the people who pioneered disappear. You know, and there's nobody who's out who's just saying, yeah, I'm transgender, and, you know, I'm a success story, and people deserve to hear about it, so that the next generation won't be terrified of, oh my god, somebody's transgender, they're different, you know, let's cast them out, or discriminate, or, you know, whatever. So anyway, I plan to do the interview in, you know, full public view. I don't want any shadows. I don't want any to change my name for the sake of the interview. I just want to be me. I want people to see that I am part of the transgender community, and I am a success. You know, I'm doing great, I'm excelling, I'm getting good grades, I have 2 jobs right now. You know, I'm looking to get my master's degree in the next couple of years. It's just, you know, I think people need to hear that. I think people really deserve to hear that, especially the young transgender community who aren't out yet, and they have really nowhere to turn to. They don't know, you know, what lies ahead for them, and it's just, you know, if I could become somebody who says, you could become this way, you can be a college graduate, you can do anything you want, you could go into any field you want, instead of just having to say, well, the only way you can be successful is if you pass in public and then just disappear, you know. And anyway, I'm not here to rant about that right now. That'll be another vlog. So she is also interested in interviewing my father, since my father is also going to be speaking at the event. Kind of get a different perspective, one from, you know, somebody who's lived it, and one from a parent of a transgender child, you know, because as much as we need support for ourselves, we also need support for the people who are there for us, and, you know, who make it possible. And obviously my dad is one of the people that I wouldn't be as far as I am right now without him. So he's excited to do the interview. I'm excited. I'll let you guys know when that's going to be happening. And I forgot to vlog a few days ago. I really wanted to. The 3rd was my official 1 month auntie anniversary. So yeah, this is me so far. I think I'm starting to sound a little different. I think my voice is getting a little bit deeper. It's definitely cracking a lot, so I know it's got to be changing. I cleared the acne on my face pretty well, thank God, because I hate acne. I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't hate acne, but I can still see when I get the injection, soon thereafter I'll start to break out a little bit worse. So I really, you know, just try to stay on top of it after I get a dose of tea. I don't think I've become more short-tempered. I like to think that my temper is still basically the way it was before. Sex drive has increased significantly. Yeah. I think those are probably the main changes that I see right now. You know, it's really too soon to see a whole lot of things. I think everything that's happening right now is mostly internal. And yeah, my next dose is next week Friday, and I'll obviously be blogging on that day. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with everything that goes on with the trans event, and you know, with me in general. And thanks for watching thus far. Take care, guys, and don't forget to watch and reply. Alright, bye guys.